Welcome back to D&D, A Walk into Faben.
Woo.
I'm here with Noah and Nick, and I'm Shane. And as we last left off, we're going to the Faben College of Pathos. So we sail all the way there. It's been a few days. We arrive in Pathos, and it looks like a really shitty island, I'm not gonna lie. And it's snowing. It's just awful. It's cold. What do you guys want to do? And it's also like midnight right now. And we just the college is on all the way on the other
Can we
side.
take a look at the directory? Find out which buildings are where.
Well, the only building in Pathos other than the college is the Sleep Inn.
Okay, I'm going to the college. I don't care.
Well, it takes a couple, like, not a couple hours, but it's like all the way on the other side of the island. You're all
Alright.
tired and
I'm
you
fine.
messed up. And you didn't even heal or anything. Well, you got 2 hit points, but other than that, you haven't healed since the bar fight.
I didn't lose any health.
You're still tired. So all your actions are going to be
I
less
think he's
effective.
hinting at us that he wants us to go to the inn.
Not
Or
doing
make a
it.
camp, because I can
Can
make
do-
camps.
Oh yeah, just throw down a camp.
Wow. 2.
Awful camp.
It's an
Fucking
awful camp.
Awful.
Like the
I'm gonna do that
tent
again.
falls down.
Yeah, the tents are not doing much. Snow's getting in. There's holes everywhere. I'm after looking. Alright, but before you go to sleep, there's still a campfire, and that is keeping us warm. And my goal was to sing a song to bring all of our moods up, because we had a really shitty time. Noah, you're seasick.
Yeah.
Yeah, dwarves don't fare well on water.
My song's pretty not decent.
Pretty
Wow.
shit.
I'm singing.
Your song has a lot of
I
puns
can
in it.
fly. I believe I can touch
Get
the
off the
sky.
stage.
And you guys are just ashamed that I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Yeah.
And you're kind of pissed at me a little bit. However, you do gain 1 armor class. So,
Like you're my on my top 10 of least favorite artists. You're the worst.
thanks, I guess. So, it's a brand new morning. We're all rested up. We're feeling much better about ourselves. So what do you guys want to do?
Go to the college.
I second that because there's nothing else.
Well, there's the inn. So we're going to go to
It's
college.
already.
Alright. You walk into college, it's a huge establishment. There's wings and stuff, and there's like different areas, like mountains, like off with bridges going over the ocean and stuff. It looks beautiful.
Okay.
You walk into the main room, and there's a little reception desk with Martin
God,
Eric's
no.
there. No.
God damn.
But there is somebody there, a nice, beautiful woman, and he says, "Oh, hello, are you attending the college today?"
I have an appointment with, and I hand her the card.
Oh, he's such a nice man. Go right ahead in the left wing, room
Okay,
6.
I go and dap my homeboy up.
Alright, so you guys walk in there. You got your shades, you got your cool coat on, you're walking in. He's in the middle of teaching a class, and he notices you from the corner of his eye. He kind of smirks at you, like in a, not a homoerotic way, but kind of like a romance way. And he like goes back to teaching, and he's like, alright class, go back to your books, I'll be with you in a second. And he comes over to you, and he just puts out a nice warm handshake.
My
And then you
boy.
dap each other up. You got like a nice like the one that's like really complex handshakes going on. You spin around, snap,
And
high
then we
five.
you like do the shot and blow off
yeah,
the gun
yeah,
mist.
yeah. All right, Nick, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna ask him what he's teaching right now, like how he's been since the stock.
Man, it's cool. I love this. These students are the brightest students I've seen in ages. They're gonna be great wizards.
Can you evaluate my friend over here?
Sure, show me what you got.
Oh gosh. You're putting me on the spot here. I'm thinking I'm buying myself some time by ragging on
He's
you.
just
He's
like-
staring at you. Well, today, Junior.
Today,
He's like, I don't like the look of this dwarf guy.
I'm gonna spin around in a lot of circles.
Look like a retard.
And,
Like a ballerina.
yeah, like a ballerina. And I'm gonna do a little musical number now.
Hello, my lady. Hello, my darling. Hello,
I'm
my
gonna
right
cast a
time girl.
spell that's like just a rainbow.
A rainbow?
A rainbow.
Like what kind of rainbow? Like it just shoots out from
Like
your
a
staff?
rainbow just shoots out from my staff and goes across the room and like
Alright, roll.
dazzles everyone.
Please be a critical fail.
He hates you.
He doesn't hate me, he just doesn't think I'm a good wizard.
He's just like, Yeah. Okay.
You say to him, I'm gonna do this cool rainbow spell that I learned the other day while reading this book called Hard Wizard DD. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Hard Wizard DD.
So you spin around, it looks so graceful, and you point your staff to the sink. Ah! And instead of a rainbow,
Shit comes out. Sewage.
No. Well, yeah, a bunch of black, brown, and like purplish colors shoot out across the sky, and like mixed forms of like dragons and shit. And it looks cool, but very disturbing, and it's kind of gross. And it distracts the students, and like actually some students had to leave the class because it smelled really bad. He says, "Well, you could use some improvement, I'm not gonna lie, but A for effort. But C+ overall, that's pretty abysmal."
You try. You get
He
some
hands you a
metal.
little sticker with a smiley face on it.
Where'd you
Alright,
pick this
can
guy
I-
up?
Can I do something?
Yeah, sure.
Can I ask him to quickly like give me any pointers or anything that might improve my wizardry?
Yeah, you can. There's a lot of help you can use. I suggest you just take the class. It's only 2 days.
A 2-day class.
You can learn a lot in 2 days from me. I'm one of the best wizards in all of Faben.
See, the thing is, I don't think Nick is gonna want to stay here for 2 days.
There's a
No,
lot to do.
dude, he's my homie.
I'm gonna list off all the
I'll
classes.
stay with him as long
Here's all
as
the
I
classes that are in the Faben College of Pathos. Obviously, there's wizardry. There's barding, which is
It's
going to be
Wizard
useful.
101.
There's wizardry, barding, politics, mathematics, and alchemy. And also there's that cute receptionist that Nick was eyeing up.
I guess I'll take the class then.
Alright, so you're now enrolled in class, and you start in an hour. Nick, your turn.
That was fast. Does it cost any gold or anything?
No, because you're friends with Nick, he's letting you do this for free.
Swag.
It
Thanks,
actually cost 250 gold, but since he's
And what were you saying about freeing this guy? I am going to ask him if there's any teachers that teach thievery or
Any single teachers.
rogues.
Why do you need to know stuff like that, son? Don't you know that stuff gets you into trouble? Do you remember what I looked like out in that stupid town on the stalks?
You know what gets you into trouble? Wizardry. You're the one on the stock, bub. I was the one that saved you.
Now
So,
you're
the stocks.
Now you're being an ass to him. Hey, buddy,
I
you wouldn't
never-
be here if
I
it
never
wasn't
poking
for
him in
me.
the
I never
chest
said
really
that.
hard.
I never reminded him that. I'm
You just
hoping
did.
you- I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
I was saying that to you. I didn't say it to him.
Okay, so what are you gonna say to him then?
I said, okay, fine.
You're gonna say the exact same thing.
I'm gonna be like, well, is there any teachers in this whole school that teach the art of thievery or?
You just asked that.
No, he said, why would you want to get into that? He never answered my question.
So you're like basically intimidating him.
No, I'm just asking.
You're asking the same question twice.
Yeah,
Why?
That'd be an
because he didn't
intimidation.
answer it the first
That'd
time.
be an intimidation.
Okay,
So roll for your strength. So you're probably gonna get it, but
10.
alright, you got it. So you ask him if there's any actual classes. He says, "No, not in the college, but if you go to any inner city, I'm sure you could find something."
Okay.
Alright. So an hour goes by. Noah.
Yeah.
Actually, before the hour goes by, Nick, did you
We were
actually want
shooting the breeze with him for
Did
an
you actually
hour.
want to join any classes, Nick?
I'll do politics, and then tomorrow talk to the chick when I have better charisma.
Alright. And my character of Barry Manilow is going to go to the barding, but we're not going to go into that. He's just going to be there. Alright, so
He's gonna get in a fight.
yeah, I come out as I'm like the bully of the school. Alright, Noah, roll for your charisma. That's your first day of school. How are you going to walk into class?
I'm gonna waltz in, looking fine, holding my staff high, cause
What staff?
I'm proud to be a wizard.
Alright. 19!
Oh yeah.
You're rolling there, doing a nice swag walk.
Money in the bank.
No, better song.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
Alright, you walk into the class. You're doing like a nice little swag walk. You do like a little turn.
Walk up
and,
to the club like, what up? I got a big wand.
Ew.
Staff.
There's like all the people are looking at you. They're gasping at how beautiful your beard is. You already look like a wizard because of your beard. Like you do You look at some chick, you spin around, put your glasses down and stare at her. Put your glasses back up and take a seat right in front of the room.
But tiny murmurs of, wait, is that guy a dwarf?
Yeah, I was actually just going to say that. And then this tiny murmur's like, that guy's a dwarf, but he's still pretty cool. I like this guy. So you're just sitting there waiting for the class. Professor walks in. Hello again, class. Welcome to the School of Wizardry. I'm your professor, Professor Reinstalk.
Wow, and he was put on the stock.
I didn't even think about that.
Wow,
I saw a random word.
Great job.
Ironic.
I Reinstalk it.
No.
No.
Alright, so he starts instructing you on different things. He instructs you on the art of how to summon a spectral dragon. Not one that can do damage, but one that could scare the living shit out of people.
So not a useful one.
No, that could be used for intimidation and stuff.
He's not teaching you how to injure people, he's teaching you spells.
Alright.
So you gain that spell.
Class.
Which, by the way, you can also do 4 spells a day now.
Swag.
And also, your wisdom goes up 1. Because you're a cool kid in school, your charisma goes up by 1. Did you have any questions for the professor in the middle of this lesson?
Not really. No.
Alright, cool. Nick, your turn. You go into the School of Politics. What are you gonna do actually before you roll?
I'm gonna pull a really cheeky trick, okay?
Oh, a real
flash
cheeky
your ass
trick.
around the room.
I'm gonna hold both my hats in 2 hands, and then reach into one of my hats with my mouth, and pull out the hat I have in the other hand, but when everyone looks at the other hand, it's not there.
So, like, they're all looking
What?
at that one hat.
Yeah, they all look at that one hat. I put my mouth in it and pull it out, and then they're like, wait, is that the other hat? And they look at my hand, and it's
I'm
not
questioning
there.
how I'm gonna draw this.
I don't. So the hat in your right hand just basically disappears and comes out the other hat.
He said he can pull anything out of his hat.
I
that's in
can
his
pull
inventory.
anything out of my hats, even
That's
if it's in my inventory, and that's my
But-
inventory.
It is.
That would really amaze people. See, you're baffled. That everyone's just like, how the hell did he do
Are
that?
you sure you shouldn't go to the School of
I was going
Wizardry?
to say that. Alright, roll.
No,
roll.
it's trickery. It's not
The
wizardry.
School of Trickery.
Yeah, it's not wizardry. That's actually all passable.
8.
Alright, I'll allow it. You walk in. You're actually late to class. You slept in. Which is weird, because Noah's usually the one that sleeps in.
But that just makes me look like the bad kid in school.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. It
just-
does.
I'm fashionably
Which some people
late.
like, but some people don't like. The
I'm
professor
fashionably
obviously
late.
doesn't like it. So you're trying to do this cheeky hat trick. You reach in like you're opening a lion's mouth. Basically, the hat's like trying to close. You go, oh. You stick your head in. You stick your head back out. Hold on one sec. It's taking me a moment. You put it back in. Then you pull the hat out. Everyone's amazed, and the professor just looks rather pissed. He's like this fat, grumpy old man. He's like, "What are you doing here? Why are you late? Go back to the School of Wizardry."
I like this guy.
And also, so you have to sit in the back because that's one of the few seats that's left.
That's fine. That's where I excel best.
So he starts teaching you about democracy and a bunch of different like branches of government and other forms of government and stuff. So you gained 3 charisma because you learned like you're better at public speaking in large groups now, and you gained 2 intelligence. Did you want to ask the professor any questions?
Ask him if he's ever been on the stock like Reinstalk.
Well, this is the middle of class, so you're just gonna like distract him from his lesson because you're the bad kid. So roll against your charisma.
3.
All right. So sorry, what did you ask him? Just tell me again. Like I'm the professor.
Have you ever been on the stock?
What kind of question is that? I'm not some stupid wizardry professor. Class is over. Class is dismissed. Get out.
Alright. It was getting boring anyways.
Everyone's
just like, thank God, thank you.
Yeah. So
Everyone hates the guy.
you walk out of the building, or not the building, sorry, the classroom, and you're just like leaning against like the lockers and stuff, and some people just like walk past you like, get out of here. You don't belong here. And then some other students are like, thank you. That class is boring, and they're like shaking your hand. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love you. You're a cool kid. Can I roll?
Call
with
me
you?
Plow.
Is your first name Tony, or is it actually Mr.?
It's mystery.
Okay.
So I just called you.
Alright, Noah, back to you.
Call me Plow.
Back to you. All the classes are over, but you can still roam the college and stuff. There's not much to roam though, except your living apartments, your living quarters.
I don't know. Is that the only thing I can do?
You can go sleep, or you can actually roam around to talk to students, or you can go to the inn and come back the next day.
I'll roam around, cause why not?
All right, you're roaming around. What's your intelligence?
14.
Roll against it real quick.
Escalators, escalators, escalators. 11.
Not bad.
All right, so you're roaming around. You're just like going through random doors and stuff, saying hi to people as you walk by, and then you can open a door, and right before you open it, you look up and it says "ladies," and you call yourself like, that would have been bad.
Wow.
So then you actually go into like this weird like living room like area. A lot of people like reading newspapers and stuff. They're doing card tricks and stuff, keeping each other entertained. Some people playing cards and stuff. Some people in there. Now, Nick, your turn. What do you want to do? Do you want to go to the living compartments, or do you want to just sleep?
Well, I'm a rogue. I'm gonna look around. No, actually, I'm gonna hang out with my newfound friends. See what they're doing.
You're all in the living quarters.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to their doors and knock on it and see how. Intelligence 19.
Oh, I know what I'm saying.
16.
Alright, so you get there without having to do all the long twists and turns that Noah took.
Don't worry about it.
And you see these kids smoking pipes in the corners, like, hey, get over here, man. We've been waiting for you. Where have you been? And you go over there and sit in a little. It's not a beanbag, as you can go on beanbag in time. It's the stomach of a cow. A cow udder's on the end, and you just sit on it, and you sit on it. Like, we should get a beanbag like that.
Just want to do some small chat, see what they're all about.
What are you gonna say?
What you guys all about?
Man, fuck that political professor. What's he all about? He's not even in politics. They're obviously really high. They don't really know much.
Yeah.
They're smoking that good opium. I'm not gonna lie.
How do you think of Professor Reinstalk?
Reinstalk. Man, he's cool. He likes to roll with us once in a while. He's how he got this opium.
Oh.
Nice man.
Interesting.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I fucking hate Matthew McConaughey, don't you guys?
Who's Matthew McConaughey, man?
What, you haven't heard of Matthew McConaughey?
No, man, who's that?
Back in the day of when real opium selling was going on, I used to roll with him. I used to sell all the opiums. And we made it big. And you might think, like, a few million gold. No, I had $1 billion gold at a time. I was rolling in it. But Matthew McConaughey, the biggest con artist of all time, he was just pretending to be an opium dealer. And he took all my money. My house. Raped my wife.
Your children.
Raped my wife. Gained custody of my children.
Gained?
Yeah. And took my candle collection. Took my candle collection, but I saved half of it. I stole it back from him.
Man, he sounds like a poser. Alright, Noah, your turn.
So I narrowly avoided, accidentally walking into the women's restroom.
You're talking with, like, the brainiacs of the
So-
school, by the way. So you guys are, like, on different, obviously, different spectrums.
I'm already talking to people.
Well, no, you're sitting with them.
I was gonna say,
Or you're staying right next to
I
them.
want to go into the guys' bathroom and read all the gossip written on the walls.
That's actually a good idea. Alright,
You might find a glory hole. I wouldn't look too hard.
Intelligence.
It is college. You never know
Intelligence
what
roll.
you're gonna see.
Intelligence
I
roll.
wouldn't look too hard.
13.
Alright, you got it.
You found one or two.
Yeah.
You go into the male's bathroom. There's no one in there, thankfully. There's 3 stalls in there. There's actually 1 urinal. There's like frogs and stuff in it, and crickets. This is a nice school, don't worry. But the bathrooms are pretty.
It's a nice school. They just got a frog problem in
They
the
don't have
urinals.
it-
I guess you could say the bathrooms are shit.
I hate you so much.
The mirror's a little dirty, but
Anyway,
still usable.
What do I find written on the wall?
Well, which stall do you want to go on? There's 1, 2, and 3.
Oh.
One's closest to the actual wall.
The third one always
The
has the most
third, yeah, the
information.
one farthest from the door.
All right, you open the door. Can I get a roll of strength from you for a second?
There's a
A
giant
roll
log.
of strength to open the door.
No, for something else.
All right.
There's a giant
13.
Alright, so you open the door, and in the shitter, there's a giant piece of crap. It is the length of a forearm of you, and it is wider than the piping. and it smells rancid. So you're able to withstand the upchuck from your throat. You close the lid and you flush it. You know that didn't do anything. It's actually leaking a little bit. But there's some wording on the wall. There's a lot of eyes written in blood on the back of the door, and also on the actual wall itself in like Sharpie. This is not medieval whatsoever.
Yeah, it's Sharpie.
It's Sharpie. It says Icy Spire, destroy,
Invented
leave,
in
help.
1BC.
It's like all written in. There's like a handprint on the stuff.
Oh, so this is actually relevant to the quest?
Yes.
I was expecting juicy gossip like, for a good time, call Barbara.
Professor Reinstalk rules!
with 3 U's and 4 L's.